everybody, and welcome back to Vegas Virality. In today's video, we are going to be going over the quarterfinal draw for the Champions League that happened this morning, and we're going to be making our picks for the champion. Okay, so as you may or may not know, the quarterfinals of the Champions League is coming up in April, and they did the draw this morning, and there's some pretty good matchups that we got. So what do you think overall about the matches?
Unfortunate for my team. I go for Juventus,
Obviously. Yeah.
I think that's the death match, Juventus versus Real Madrid. The two, I would say, most competitive teams that are going to face each other.
Yeah, I know. I'd say that that one, I agree. Definitely the most, going to be the most competitive. Like, the two teams are going to be, like, very evenly matched. It's basically, like, a really good defense against a good attack.
Yeah.
And then I would say the second, like, most intriguing match is probably the England derby here, the Liverpool versus Man City derby. That's going to be a good one for sure, and I'd have to say that Bayern and Barcelona got fortunate.
Yeah. I wanted to get Sevilla or Roma.
Yeah, I know.
But it's unfortunate we got Real Madrid.
I mean, you know, Sevilla and Roma, they're good teams. They're not in the quarterfinals of the Champions League because they suck. They're good teams. It's just, out of all the teams remaining, those are the two teams that I'm sure everybody
I'm
wanted.
just glad we didn't get Barcelona.
Oh, I know. Yeah, as you can see, Chelsea fan here kind of got screwed there.
Yeah, you see what happens when you get Barcelona. That's
Yeah,
what happens.
Lionel Messi happens. So what we're going to do is we're going to just go matchup by matchup, pick our winner, and then at the end we can just end the video by picking who we think is going to win the whole thing. So let's start with matchup number 1 on Tuesday, April 3rd, Juventus versus Real Madrid. So how do you think the first leg is going to go?
So it's in Turin, so they're playing at the Juventus Stadium. I'm going to say Dybala and Gui-Gui are going to score, and we're going to win 2-0.
2-0? So I think it's going to be like a low-scoring game because Juventus, if you don't know, I mean, you should know, they pride themselves on being able to defend and being able to attack on the counter with Cuadrado and Dybala and Higuain and Mandzukic, right?
Yeah.
So they do a good job of counterattacking, and they have probably the most legendary goalie ever, you know, Gigi Buffon.
Yeah.
And I think it's going to be a low-scoring game. The first leg it's in Turin. But even if it goes wrong, like we saw what happened with Tottenham, was it 2-2?
Yeah, 2-2.
Even if it goes wrong, we saw in the last game, you know, we saw that Juventus is able to go to an opponent's home stadium and grind out a result. They won the match outright, didn't they?
Yeah, especially with Dybala playing the way he is playing.
He's a man on a mission.
He's a beast.
I think so. We saw what happened when he did to Barcelona last year. He pretty much beat them at home himself. So I think Juventus is going to win pretty, not easily, but it's going to be a tough fought match.
Yeah. The only thing I'm worried about is Cristiano.
I mean, you have to worry. It's Cristiano Ronaldo. You can't give him a glimmer of a shot because he will punish you for it. But in the return leg against, when they're in Madrid, I think Juventus is going to, take their home win and then just fight Real Madrid off. Like tie 1-1, 0-0, a low-scoring tie.
Yeah, that's
so I'm guessing we're both picking Juventus to advance there. So it's controversial. I know these are basically our opinions. We're trying to be as unbiased as possible.
Like I said, I'm a Juventus fan, but I believe they can beat them. Juventus has a good, solid squad.
Yeah, I know. What happened in the Champions League final last year, right? Real Madrid beat them. But somebody on Twitter pointed out to me earlier is that Juventus has beaten Madrid twice in early knockout round stages. So it's not the final. So I think Juventus.
Morata scored to beat them last time.
So I think Juventus can get past Madrid. It's not impossible, and Madrid's form this season has been up and down, especially in La Liga. So I think it's unanimous Juventus over Real Madrid. So that's our first semifinalist, and next matchup.
Obviously.
is Bayern and Sevilla. So they're playing in Estadio Ramon Sanchez in Pizjuan, Seville. So how do you think that matchup's going to end?
I feel like Bayern's going to win like 3-0 maybe.
You're not giving Sevilla any chance?
No. Especially with the way Lewandowski's playing.
Oh,
I'm going to give him like 3 chances. He's just going to score. All
right, so Sevilla, I think they've done what they're going to be able to do in this. They eliminated a tough Manchester United team at home. They were able to get a result in Old Trafford, but I don't think they're going to have enough to take out Bayern. Bayern has too much attack, a good defense. I know Neuer's not their goalie, which if Neuer was their goalie, it'd be like a shoo-in. They'd be a shoo-in for the final, basically. But I just can't see any way Sevilla dethrones Bayern in this.
Yeah, I just can't see them scoring the goals.
Yeah, I mean, Ben Yedder, he came in clutch, scored 2 goals. Maybe he gets a goal or two. Maybe they squeeze out a 1-0 result or a 2-1 result at home. I don't think so. But even if they do get a result at home, I highly doubt they go to the Allianz Arena and get any kind of result.
Yeah, so if Sevilla wins the first game, Bayern's going to kill them the second game.
Yeah, so unanimous again.
Yeah, Bayern.
Bayern. So we got 2 finals. We got Juve and Bayern. Next, we're going to one that could be split.
Yeah,
we're going to pick the winner between Liverpool and Man City.
I'm torn on this one. So they're playing at Anfield.
So they're playing Anfield first.
I feel like Liverpool's going to win 2-1 there.
Okay, so I agree with you. I don't think it's going to be 2-1. I think it's going to be more like 3-1. I think 3-1 or 2-0. It's going to be a 2-goal margin for Liverpool. I just think Mohamed Salah is too good, and they have too much, like Mane and all. I mean, they just have too good of an attack. I just can't see. I mean, obviously, I'm not going to discount, Leroy Sané, Sergio Aguero, De Bruyne. It just makes me mad that the two.
Especially Silva, especially with how he's playing.
Oh, I know Silva. That guy's crazy. Especially, it just makes me mad that the 2 players that we're talking about here, De Bruyne and Mohamed Salah,
both are Chelsea.
Both are Chelsea players. Thanks a lot, Mourinho. But yeah, I just don't see any way Man City beats Liverpool at home. But when we get to the Etihad, that might be different.
I feel like I'm just gonna say it. I'm gonna say Man City's gonna win 2-1. They're gonna go to PKs, and I'm gonna pick Liverpool to win.
Okay, so I think Man City's going to win, but I think that Liverpool's going to get an away goal, like a crucial away goal, and they're going to go through on away goals. I just don't see any way that Man City can stop Liverpool. I just think they're on a mission because it's like all they're playing for right now. Because Man City's running away with the league. Liverpool, I believe, is out of every cup competition. I don't even know if they're in the FA Cup or not. I think this is their last chance for silverware, and they have a great team, and I don't know. I don't know if they're going to be able to hold on to Salah after the season because Madrid's going to come calling, Barca's going to come calling, Bayern may come calling. So we both agreeing on Liverpool. So Liverpool over Man City. Man City's a great team. I just think Liverpool's going to win it.
And for the last match, Barcelona versus Roma. I wouldn't, say Barcelona's going to smash on Roma. Because Roma's a good physical team, and they have Dzeko, a 9-goal in, and El Shaarawy if he comes off on the bench and stuff. I feel like they have a chance that they might give them a run for their money. I don't know.
So the first leg is in the Camp Nou in Barcelona, and if Barcelona is going to end this tie early, I think it's a good thing that gets in the Camp Nou first. Because as you saw, Chelsea, they squeaked out a result in Stamford Bridge. Messi got a late goal, tied at 1-1. And they just demolished Chelsea at home 3-0. Thanks, Messi. And Courtois, close your legs. But yeah, I think Barcelona handles this 2-0, 3-1. I think a 2-goal margin.
The only thing I'd say is if Barcelona does bad at home, I think Roma has a chance. I know Dzeko can score. And
so you're saying if Roma can get a result?
Yeah, so like say if they only lose maybe 1-0 or if they get a tie.
Or if they get they lose 2-1.
Yeah, something like that. I feel like
I agree.
They could have a chance, but I'm going to go Barcelona.
Yeah, I'm not going to... If you pick against Lionel Messi, you have to have a good reason to. And I don't think Roma's a good enough team to write off Barcelona.
Yeah, like I said, I'm going to pick Barca, but I feel like Roma has a chance.
Yeah, they definitely have more of a chance than Sevilla does. Let's just go with that. So... our 4 winners, we have Juve over Real Madrid. I'd say aggregate, it's going to be a close one. Juve's probably going to win by 1 or 2 goals aggregate. And then Sevilla Bayern's probably going to be 2 or 3 goals, maybe even more than that.
Yeah.
It could get out of hand if Bayern gets a 1 or 2, 1-0 win or 2-1 win, and they're heading to Allianz with that advantage. And then Liverpool, Man City.
I feel like it's going to be even. They're going to go to PKs.
You think? I think it's going to be a close game, too. He said PKs. I think that Liverpool's going to win, maybe 2-0 at home. And then, maybe 2-1-0. But then they're going to go to, the Etihad, and then lose 3-1 or something like that, and they're going to get that away goal. So I think that was going to be the closest matchup. I just don't see any way that, obviously Man City can win. I just think Liverpool's going to win. And Barca, Roma, like we said, I think Roma has
but
better
Barca
chance than
probably
Sevilla does.
by like 2 goals maybe.
Yeah, probably by like 1 or 2 goals. I can see it like if Roma is like chasing the game in Rome, like I can see them conceding goals, stuff like that, because you know Messi and Suarez, they can pounce on any little. And that's the second leg. So the second legs are Tuesday, April 10th, and Wednesday, April 11th.
I was hoping it would be on my birthday, because last year Juventus played. I forgot who they played, but they played on my birthday and they won, so that was a good birthday gift. It's gonna be 3 days before my birthday, so I'm praying that Juventus gives me my best birthday present.
Okay, so we got Juve, Bayern, Barca, and Liverpool advancing. So we have the 4 semifinalists. Obviously, we can't choose who's going to win the semifinals because they do a semifinal draw. And if it was like a bracketed thing, we'd be able to go all the way to the final. But, you know, it's like going to be random. So I think we're just going to pick who we think's going to win.
I'm just going to make my own 4. So we have Barca, Juventus, Bayern, and Liverpool. I'm going to say Juventus and Bayern get picked together. Barca and Liverpool get picked together. Barca wins. I'm going to say Juventus wins in PK. And I think Barca is going to take Champions League.
All right, so I'm going to do something a little different here. I think Juve is going to get the winner of Liverpool Man City. In this case, it's going to be Liverpool. So it's going to be Juve, Liverpool, and there's going to be a clash of the European giants in Bayern, and Barcelona's going to be one for the ages.
I'd be totally happy with that.
I would love to see that. I just think that Bayern's going to come out on top. I think they're just too physical, and they just have too much attacking power, like with Lewandowski, and they have a good midfielder. I mean, a good midfield like Vidal and all those guys, and they're Germans. They defend well, and I think that Barcelona, they were vulnerable to Chelsea on the counterattack.
Yeah,
Chelsea. It looked like in the second leg, every time Chelsea got like Willian or Hazard got the ball in the box, it looked like they were going to score.
Yeah, and there's no way Lewandowski's not going to put any away. So
yeah, I know. So, and then that just leaves with Juve, Liverpool.
No, Juve and... Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Juve, Liverpool. I think Juve is going to win that one. I can see, because Juve loves defending, I can see them stopping Salah, like Chiellini and the likes of Alexandro, stopping Salah, like neutralizing him. And if you neutralize him, I think you can beat Liverpool. And I just see Juve winning that. Again, not by a lot, because Juve doesn't win by a lot of goals. They're a defensive team. And they have the attack. They have the attacking threat to make you pay if you give them the chances. So the final is going to be Juve Bayern, and I think this is the year that Gigi Buffon wins his elusive Champions League title, and he's going to retire at the end of the season because he's thinking about retiring. If you saw the documentary on Netflix, the Juventus one, if you haven't, it's fantastic. You should watch it. He's debating on whether he should retire. I just think that Juve, this is their year to win because they want to send off their legend, their captain, their friend. They want to send him off in the right way, and giving him a Champions League title is the right way to do that.
Yeah, I'm a Juventus fan. I've always been a Juventus fan, but I don't think they have enough people on their bench to win.
Yeah, we'll see.
Like, it just depends how Dybala and Higuain play, honestly, because like the defense, they're always solid. Mm-hmm. It's just Dybala sometimes inconsistent.
Like he disappeared in the who they played was in the Champions League final, right? He disappeared against Madrid.
And then Higuain again. I don't know because he wasn't with them last season.
He's on and off,
but he's like inconsistent, and I don't know. It sucks.
I just think the passion, like you saw Gigi Buffon and Chiellini have, the passion that they have to defend and to win, and just like the camaraderie they have, I think it's going to put them over the top. And I think this is Juventus' year to finally get back their European crown. I think that's it for today, right? We talked about all the matchups. We got our winners. We got our champion. We got 2 different champions. Obviously, I'm sure he wouldn't be mad if mine came.
Oh, yeah. Definitely. I would love if Juventus won.
I would love if Chelsea won, but obviously they can't. Thanks a lot, Leo Messi. But yeah, so let us know in the comment section down below, who do you think are going to win these quarterfinal matchups? And who do you expect to win the whole thing? I imagine we're going to be seeing a lot of Barcelona, a lot of Bayern, and a lot of Real Madrid. Not so much of anybody else, but we love to see the picks you make, and if you can give us reasons why, we'd love to read them. Anything else you want to say?
No.
Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned for the semifinal draw. When that comes up, we're going to make a video prediction with that. Anything?
Yeah, and then we'll tell you guys how we did.
Yeah, and then I think we should, after these matchups are over, we should just go over what we did, what we expected, and our reaction to it. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. We will see you in the next video. Bye.